Madden football is the home of the Super Bowl, and this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Indianapolis Colts and the Dallas Cowboys. Coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Tonight, it is all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion Indianapolis Colts taking on the NFC champions, the Dallas Cowboys. Brandon Gaudin along with Charles Davis. Well, CD, what a turnaround for this Colts team. Of course, back in the Peyton Manning days, they were always near the top of the AFC fighting to get to the Super Bowl. Well, now they're back for their first Super Bowl appearance since the 2006 season.
And you're right about those franchise division championships galore. They sure would like to add to their trophy case with another Lombardi trophy. And they've only won it twice, Super Bowl 41 and Super Bowl 5. Mixed in with a tough loss against New Orleans when they went for another one.
Meanwhile, for the Cowboys, the wait is over. This has been, of course, one of the preeminent franchises in American sports history. They've had a bumpy ride along the way, but they're back in the Super Bowl for the first time since Super Bowl 30 in 1996.
And partner, when you say this is the first time back in the Super Bowl since 1996, Super Bowl 30, I'm blown away. One of the preeminent franchises in the NFL. You would have thought they'd been here multiple times since then. The Cowboys want to add another Super Bowl title and bring it home to Dallas.
Minshew going to look to throw it right away. And this is going to be called on the sideline. Nicely done, but right at the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down. Looking to throw it, Minshew. And that's incomplete. Some trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Minshew sets to throw. And it is incomplete. Not the opening possession they were looking for, especially on the road.
No doubt about it, because they wanted to come out and establish a little momentum right away. But now bringing up a 4th down, an empty possession, not what they were seeking.
This will be fielded at the 17. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Time for Dak Prescott and the Dallas offense to go to work. Prescott, of course, the former 4th-round pick in 2016 out of Mississippi State.
And he spoke very eloquently and passionately on Media Day about what a victory here would mean for him. He knows this just isn't any other game. This is the kind of game that stays with you for a lifetime. If there's anyone on this field tonight who's most ready for this moment, I think it's this man right here.
And how about the quick feet there as he made a man miss on his way to a solid gain of 7. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling, and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense on balance.
It goes as a loss of 6. And now 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play. And 3rd down defense, something we got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 3rd down, and my goodness, incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and it'll be a turnover on downs. Now Minshew on 1st and 10. Hits his target, the tight end, Morelli Cox. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A good pickup there, 21 yards. A chance for the first score of this Super Bowl. Here's first and goal. From the gun, Minshew to throw. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
They'll try again here from the 7 on second and goal. Up the middle, here's Taylor, and he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a third and goal.
And really, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
Yeah, this is going to depend on the spot, but I believe he might be a few inches short. And this may be a big early turning point in this Super Bowl. They're going to go for it on 4th down here. They were going for it on 4th and inches, now 4th and 5.
Yeah, everything had built to a crescendo, hadn't it? 4th and inches. I mean, we were coming out of our chairs up here. Now on 4th and 5, you got to think about whether you want to go for it or not.
Well, both teams kind of feeling each other out here. Now after 3 drives, we have a score with that field goal.
Yeah, they're still waiting for the breakout drive to come to them, all right? They're using the playbook well. They're looking for that extra section that says touchdowns instead of field goals. But they'll take the 3 for now and try and get set up for more later.
It's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. And out now come the Cowboys. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. Well, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. That brings us to the end of 1 in Super Bowl 58. Much more to come from Las Vegas after this. It's a 3-point game here early. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we are back. Biggest game of the year, the Super Bowl, and both teams ready for the start of the second quarter. Here now, 3rd and a yard. Prescott now. And he is caught. Oh, he's got a little delay. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. 2nd and 10. Prescott to throw it. He finds his man on Pollard. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. To the air again, Prescott. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
And their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
He finds his man complete. It's Ferguson. And brought down the number before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. His first catch, good for 16 and a first. Throwing, Prescott. Under pressure now, and it's going to go down. Sack back around the 8. Finding his way home for the sack that time, Taven Bryant. 2 minutes on the clock in the second quarter of this Super Bowl.
On any 1st and goal, the real estate to work with for the offense is really cut down, and the defense knows it. So they often bring heat and pressure, which they did on this play. Got him down for a loss. Not a big one, but any loss of yardage in this position is tough for an offense.
The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point of attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred the defense. He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right.
He's caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Jake Ferguson, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. The extra point, and good by Auburn. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. So after the touchdown, Auburn now to kick this one away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Indy set to go on offense once more. And with still more than a minute to go in the half, time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Throwing on 2nd down now, Minshew. He's got his man, it's Pierce. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And 3rd and 8 now.
All that practice time came to fruition on that play. All those timing routes that they work on through training camp, OTAs, mini camp, and just regular season, they got it done on that one. An outcut, ball was delivered, and picked up the completion.
Throw over the middle, going to be caught here by Marion Cox. They'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be 4th down. Here's Rigoberto Sanchez on to punt. And he fields it cleanly. A 46-yard boot, but just 36 following a pretty decent return of 10 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. And the Cowboys going to go on offense one final time in this first half. And with a 7-3 lead, we'll see how aggressive they want to be. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. That's caught inside the 20. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. From the red zone now, Prescott. And it'll be intercepted. And the Colts force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw something away on that snap. And let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be in the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder, this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away? It could cost them a ball game.
So we've come upon halftime in the big one, the Super Bowl. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome, everyone, to our brand new studios here in downtown Orlando in the EA Sports Halftime Report. It was a veteran quarterback, Dak Prescott, who had it working in the first half. He has a touchdown pass, and that amounted to the only touchdown of the game for either team thus far. Both teams making their final adjustments of the season during this long halftime break. Who will claim the Lombardi Trophy? To find out, we go back to Brandon and Charles in Vegas for the second half of the Super Bowl.
Past the 20 to the 24. Out come the Cowboys now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. And I think you'd have to say their coaching staff, all things considered, had to be pleased with their performance in the first half of this Super Bowl.
Definitely pleased, doing their best not to show it to their team, of course, because as you and I both know, their mantra all season long has been finish. Get the job done. And of course, they're lifting that trophy. One more solid half of football, and they can do exactly that.
One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. To throw is Prescott. And that's complete to Colts. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Looking to throw. Prescott. Looking for Cooks, and it's intercepted. And the Colts are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. That is a tough way to start the third quarter. You get the football open to drive it down, put it in the end zone, and take the lead. Instead, they give them the football.
And I think the key here is for them to not get discouraged. That is not how they drew it up, not how they saw it in their minds. But there's a long way to go in this game. Yeah, they just got to find a way to come back one play at a time. Yes, it's a cliche, but they can get it done. Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Third quarter of the biggest spectacle in sport, the Super Bowl. Thanks for joining us, everybody. 2nd and 10. This pass left side to Downs. And now a fumble. The ball's out. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And it'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing the danger lurks while you're doing so. And there's your end result right there.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line. Here's Prescott. He finds his man complete. That's Ferguson. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. That one good for 26 and a 1st down. Now Prescott. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. Close there. He caught it, just wasn't able to stay in bounds.
And that's where the sideline was used as a 12th defender. You know, 11's legal. This one is an imaginary one that my college coach used to call Sammy Sideline. Sammy Sideline can protect you at times. In the next case, that's exactly what he did for the defenders.
Here's 3rd and 3. And again, it's Prescott. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. And the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they like some matchups that they had. Thought they could exploit them. Unable to do so on that play.
So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurry as well. And if you don't score yourself on defense, turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Indianapolis offense ready to go again. This game has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. Now Minshew has it knocked out. Fumble. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11. We are through 3 quarters of play here from Allegiant Stadium in Super Bowl 58. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And there's just 1 quarter that remains in this edition of the biggest game of the year, the Super Bowl, as we get set for the 4th quarter. On 3rd down, here's Taylor. And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. 9 yards on the carry there, but it'll be 4th down now. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And taken right on the 30. So the punt goes for 56 with a decent return of 13. And out will come the offense as they take over. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. There's Prescott. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and a yard. Dumps this off over the middle, and he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Now Prescott. Open man, it's Taylor Luke Schoonmaker.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he could break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. This 2nd and 4. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. Meanwhile, Dak's throw taken in there by Cooks. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Prescott. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another 1st down.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. Doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Looking outside of his goal line. That's Ferguson. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Prescott to throw. Out to his left. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. Well, Prescott here to throw. And this is caught. And then Cook sealing. It's a touchdown. And Charles, they continue to have trouble stopping him as he's into the end zone yet again.
Yes, multiple series now that have ended with him in the end zone. A perfect plan on how to utilize him best when they get in close.
Aubrey now for the point after. It's up and good, and that makes it 17-3. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it culminates in a Dallas touchdown. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. So Minshew and the Colts now down by 2 touchdowns. Less than 90 seconds to go. They've come so far this year, but they need 2 quick scores late in this. Down the numbers. There he goes.
Well, they're not going to go quietly. That's a big play right there. 2 scores down. They're not out of this, but they've got to move.
Now Minshew. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Here comes 2nd down. Minshew. And he's got Pierce. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Now 1st and goal. Here's Minshew. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And will they call it a touchback? No, it's out at the 1-yard line. They were inches there from blowing creating a golden scoring opportunity. Very fortunate to get another shot. Here's 2nd and goal. From the gun, Minshew to throw. And it's caught. He's got it for a late touchdown. But probably a little too late. It would take a miracle of epic proportions if they're going to pull this one off. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. And the Cowboys are going to secure the football, and with it, they'll just about secure the victory as well. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now this one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
Now a throw in the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing here, Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And this will be caught. We'll forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown. Well, you know, he can be explosive, and he's ultra explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. But sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. And that's almost like one of your turkey bowl games. You know, just go along and I'll hit you. And it works really well for them.
And the Dallas Cowboys will hoist the Lombardi Trophy. They are the kings of the NFL. And to the Super Bowl champions, they etch their name forever in NFL immortality.
That's pretty phenomenal right there. It actually gave me chills just to hear you say that, because immortality, forever and ever. When you look in the record books, you'll see this team, you'll see their picture, that your name will be a part of it. That's got to be an incredible feeling, because it's been a long journey to get there, and now they get a chance to enjoy it.